Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Loop Hero. Last time, we got sent to heaven by the Lich, and we almost beat him. If we got another couple hits in, I think we would have been fine, but unfortunately, just not enough So, we don't really have anything we can do here except go on another expedition. So, go ahead and we'll do that. Chrono crystals. Crystals that are able to refract not only the light of the rising sun, but the passage of dawn itself. Doubles the effect of a day's passing on an adjacent tile. Doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent tiles. So, anything that has a chance of that does something daily, that effect is double. So let's give it an example, right? Spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. So that would spawn a spider twice a day? Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Would that spawn a rat wolf every day instead? Let's take it. This seems like a terrible idea. I don't know where we would use it. Heals 2 HP at the start of each day. Doubles the effect of a day's pat. Do those work with meadows? Alright, I guess we're gonna be doing experiments then. Just like we found out that adjacency is a lie, we're gonna see how this works. I think we're going to get rid of the road lantern, though. I like the idea of the road lantern, but I've not really noticed the effects of it myself. Like, so it decreases the maximum number of monsters on a tile, so there can only be 3 monsters per tile instead of 4. That seems like a good idea, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't know how much that matters. Trying to keep my deck a little trim. I don't know how many of any of these things we can take, so we'll stick with that for now. We'll see what happens. We'll just have to experiment. This game seems to be a lot about experimenting with what works best. First mountain's pretty straightforward. Just put it someplace you can get a mountain peak. That's not right up against the wall, so that you can build mountains and rocks around it. I'd like some loot, though. Meadows. So I'm going to hold on. Actually, no. So meadows bloom when they're next to an object that's not a meadow. I don't think that counts mountains. I might have to try it out with mountains at some point. Plus 10% counter, that's... Anything we get at this point is going to be a flat upgrade, so... Rock. Pop that bad boy down. Literally the exact same ring. It's literally the same ring. Now, the one thing we want to be careful with those chrono crystals is if it's adjacent to... Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to see what the area of effect is on it. But... Oh, well, we got one right now, so we can see. So... Okay, it is in a radius around it. So, here's the problem. If I put it here, we're going to get double spiders, and I think we'll also get a double chance of spawn slime. Or spawn slime, you know. So I think for now, I mean, you can't get rid of the chance for the spawns to spawn. The slimes to spawn. So let's just put it like there, and then we'll put a meadow. Hold on, HP plus 3 per day. Plus 9 per day. That gives me plus 6 HP per day. Holy cow, that's really good. Alright, we got a grove. We're gonna stick that bad boy somewhere along here. I mean, I guess I might as well stick it there. There's no real reason not to. Again, we checkerboard our rocks and mountains. That seems like the most logical sense. Oh, we also got a shield. None of those swords are better. We also got a treasure. So how do we want to do this? If we want to maximize the effect of our chrono crystals, we would want to put it like down here, but we can't put it along the edge of the map. I guess we could put it there, and then put chrono crystals in here. I'm taking way too long to think about this. Screw it. Let's try it. For that guy, though, we'll put it there. It's really good. That's a lot of things. But we should be fine. Nominal upgrade that was. And we also got a blood grove. That there. And then what we'll do, we'll put chrono crystals in here as well. So we can't put the meadows right along the road. Do meadows bloom post placement? I don't know, but that makes the most amount of sense at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this rock for the moment. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and put that rock there. We'll put a vampire mansion. We do not want to put a vampire mansion there, that's for sure. We'll put one there. Why not? Another meadow there. Alright, and we are progressing. Gaining 24 HP per day. Yeah, the blood grove just seems good. Like, yeah, every now and then it'll spawn a monster, like an abomination, but they're not that dangerous. And likewise with the battlefield. Although, I don't know... So here's the thing. I want battlefields to be close to the start of the loop, so that we can get the treasure chest as soon as possible. Wait, will that spawn a treasure chest at the start of the loop? Okay. I was wondering if the chrono crystal might double that, but it does not. Yeah, I wanna get the treasure chest as soon as possible, but I don't want to fight ghosts. Got another blood grove. Dude, I never really tested out to see if blood groves stack. I don't think that they do. If that's the case, I might just hold on to this. Although we can't put meadows around it. We're looking for a Chrono Crystal right now, for right there. We also have this rock. Goblin camp. Let's hold on to this meadow for now, because I don't know if they'll bloom retroactively. I've probably seen that happen already, and I'm just being stupid and don't remember. I don't really like this goblin camp right next to the vampire mansion, but well, it could be worse. Okay, so let's see, we gain 30 HP per day. Let's put this. 33. Does it not double more than once? And that flower for 39. 36. 39. Doubles once. Okay, so it must not stack. Okay, I mean, that's good to know. There's a rock there. Vampire Mansion. I could put one there. It's still not where I want to put it. I mean, there's no real harm of the Vampire Mansions being near the Chrono Crystals. And if they don't stack with one another, there's no sense in overlapping. So if we put... Let's go ahead and we'll put a Vampire Mansion there. And we'll put spiders on the other side. Why not? Filling out this treasury. We have another grove we can set up there. We have a cemetery. Cemetery next to the battlefield? That might do something. Basically what I'm trying to do at this point is I'm just trying to find out what kind of, like, synergies we have in the game. I like vampirism. Actually, the thing with vampirism is that it goes well with basically everything. So it goes well with counterattacks, because obviously getting extra attacks is really good. And it goes well with damage for all, because I'm pretty sure that damage for all counts for the vampires. I might be mistaken. Second cemetery. We'll put a second cemetery down. Why not? I should actually see about getting a blood grove over there. Rock over there. And I need to try to make sure I surround my mountain peaks. Well, my singular mountain peaks, since you can only have one, I guess I should say. There's all... That does take a lot of my vampirism away, but that's fine. Okay, let's put a grove here. Blood grove there. Chrono Crystal goes... I'm gonna build on that spot, but I need to surround my... I need to surround my treasury. I still have this meadow. I could put a meadow up here, I guess. let's finish surrounding this treasury before something bad happens. Oblivion, yeah, we're gonna Oblivion that goblin camp. I should have Oblivion the goblins because now I have to fight the goblins plus the vampire. Oh well. We should survive. It shouldn't be a problem. Less damage, more defense. Not interested. Literally worse, not better. Exactly a worse ring. I have another Chrono Crystal. So they don't double again. So let's place it there. But I want to build one. Can I build one there? I can build one there anyway. But I want it to be blooming too. What a conundrum. Like having the fact that blooming meadows have to be adjacent to something that's not a meadow, like a Chrono Crystal, but Chrono Crystals don't stack, or at least they don't seem to stack, means that ideally you would want a Chrono Crystal, nothing, a Chrono Crystal, nothing, a Chrono Crystal. Actually, you would want 2 gaps there. The problem with 2 gaps is that only gives you room for 1 meadow, whereas if you had a whole line of Chrono Crystals, you could have room for multiple meadows. And that's my problem here. I want to put it there, but I also want to make sure that the doubling effect hits as much as possible. And putting it there is just a complete waste. And you have to keep in mind that it also doubles the amount of monsters that spawn if it's adjacent to a building that spawns monsters. So I would want my Chrono Crystals on this side and my spiders, just as an example, my spiders' cocoons on this side. Let's put our mountain down. We'll put another rock there. Blah. I'm taking way too long for this. Okay, just put it there. And let's just double check this. HP per day 44. It should be 47. 50. Or 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Yeah, it should be 50. Or 50. Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't double it again. I just wanted to double check that. Okay. And of course, there might be some things that I just realized that vampire mansion's next to those spiders. And there might be times where I do want to double a spawn rate thing for enemies. Especially, like, spiders. Spiders themselves aren't really that bad. And of course, it doubling the spawn rate of, say, slimes is just not... It's not even worth getting out of bed for. That's not a concern. Another vampire mansion. I don't think I'm gonna put another vampire mansion down. Just gonna put that out there. 9 damage to all. I think that's worth it. Do I want to put a grove over here to get a blood grove? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. You're just not... I mean, I guess I could put the grove there. Of course, if I do that, I'll have to worry about... Maybe I'll hold off on that until I actually get another blood grove. Got a rock. There we go. And then I'll just do something like that. It's gonna suck that I have to fight vampires there too, but it should be fine. Pop that bad boy there. And we're done with the rocks for the moment, so we'll just go ahead and finish that one. Oh, that's where the gargoyle comes from. Huh. Oh. It's just gonna spawn gargoyles faster with the Chrono Crystal. It's fine. It's fine. Let's Oblivionate that, or Oblivion that. I want to put a Chrono Crystal here. That might be bad. But I don't think it'll be bad, and then I can put Blooming Fields there. I think it'll be bad. I say, fearing that it won't be. That's a pretty nice ring, but I don't know if it's better than what I have. Well, yeah, I'll take it. That's definitely better. There we go. More counter, less damage, more defense. It's close. It's tempting. Especially for situations like this. But I think, at least for now, I want the damage. Alright, we got another blood grove. Again, I don't believe they stack. Well, hold on to that. Got another one. That's great. I love it. We gained 71 HP per day. I think that's pretty good. Guess we'll drop that right there. Why not? I am starting to have concerns about my HP. There's another content. Another Chrono Crystal. It's gonna spawn more rat wolves, but we'll deal with that as the time goes by. Well, at least we'll get to see how good or bad it is. more rat wolves, more slimes. Those kinds of things I think I can deal with pretty well. That shield is not better. It's a lot more defense, but I like my vampirism. I like my vampirism way too much. That's a chunky group of enemies right there. Evasion is 10. That loot's not worth. It's also not worth. I just like how we're rolling with a flat damage axe. It feels really wasteful, actually. It does not feel good. We smashed that gargoyle before it even killed me. Okay, well, I mean, we can do a second battlefield. That's not a problem. Again, I want to keep them close to the beginning. And I don't want it to be put someplace with a lot of enemies. I could put it down here, I guess. There's not a lot of enemies along this track here. And putting it up there will risk goblins. Yeah, we'll put it down there, I guess. I don't like having it that far away. 672 HP, loop 6. Can we make it through another loop? I don't know, there's a lot of enemies. One more. But that'll be for next time. Until then, happy gaming.